Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm back in the shed. It means one thing, and that means I've got my bike back. So here she is. This is back home where she belongs. So if you've no idea what I'm talking about and you've seen previous videos with me working with Stephen Tillman and you've no idea what this bike is or anything, I've done a previous video on it on my channel and I'll leave the link to that in the description, so if you want to go watch that and get caught up a bit. So we'll have the bike back after getting the engine refreshed. Unfortunately, it's a bit late in the year to take it out any track days. I think the last track day has passed, been and gone, so we'll not be taking her out. And now full steam ahead towards getting her ready for me to get my race license and start racing in next year. So that is the plan, start racing 2024. Race school usually happens around February time, end of February, early March, so we have about 4 months to get ready. And there's quite a bit of work to do. So this video is going to be the first of many videos I'm going to be doing over the winter, to basically quick videos, show you around, show you the bits I'm doing to the bike to get it ready for racing. A bit of work I need to do to the bike over the winter to get her the way I want it to race. But like I said, we do have 4 months to get the work done. So we have plenty of time. Lots of things to be done on the bike. Some are simple things, some are not so simple. So simple things include things like fitting this. This is an Ignitec ECU that I actually got fitted by the engine builder when I was up getting refreshed. So as you can see, he's just left it here while he was doing the dyno run, and we said we'd fit it. So that is one of many jobs. As well, if you look up towards the front of the bike, the wiring is in quite a state, so that's another job I'm going to be doing. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. And the first thing we're going to do is try to fit this ECU. So if I have a quick look at the bike, the ideal thing I want to do with the ECU really is to fit it in here behind the battery. It is quite tight in and around this battery area, so hopefully we do have room either to run it up either side for the wiring. This is all additional wiring to this Ignitec, but we don't need it. There's one here for a quick shift, and I can't remember what he told me this is for, but I don't have it, so don't worry about the wires. It's mainly just this cable here, the main feed, and this diagnostic cable that I need to fit. So the first thing I'll need to do is then take out this battery and see if we have the space to fit the wires. So I've removed the fuel tank, and that leaves us then with this view. So these are the main cables that plug into this Ignitec ECU. So they run off the main engine loom. The original ECUs fit in down here. Well, I think that's where they fit. This is where my one was fitted, but as you can see here, they have the two E-holes to mount the bolt, so it basically sat down in there. And there was, bolted in to there. So unfortunately the Ignitec does not come with the wee mounting points. That is why my thoughts are to possibly bring it around the battery. If not, I will think of a way to get it mounted down in there. So next thing to do is take out the battery. So the battery tray is out. Here it is here, it's a bit grimy, and in there is also a bit grimy, so while I'm here we'll give that a quick clean. I think whoever designed that made it for the purpose never ever to come out. Very tight, so putting it back in is going to be fun. So now that gives us the space to try to figure out if we can actually run the wiring up past that, up past the battery box. So I've got the ECU sitting roughly where I think it could sit. I've cut the excess wires off it now, so it's a bit more what we need. So the way I have it plug facing out, so if you ever need it disconnected for anything, the plug is on your side. That's the way I'm thinking. And then the wee diagnostic cable, I'm having it sitting down here. That could be there for easy access if you ever need it. Again, I don't know if it should sit there or not. It's just trial and error at this stage, but if it did sit there, then I would get a wee cover for that so that doesn't get absolutely destroyed in the wet. So that is a possibility. For space, if you look, it might actually just work. As you can see, the wire sort of sits in behind this lip on the frame, and it plugs in nicely here. Of course, then I will mount these wires nicely, but so far it looks like it possibly might work. So the way I would actually mount it is Velcro strip. So I'll have a Velcro strip on the back and just stick it on there. But now we're going to fit the battery tray to see if it'll go in, and we'll see if it works. So battery tray back in again. As you can see, it does actually fit quite nicely round. There's no snag on this wire as well, if I get you. So it does fit nicely right round, and there's plenty of free movement for that wire to move, hopefully not causing any rubbing. And then these cables come up here. So yeah, that's looking like a possibility. So I don't have any Velcro at the minute, but what I'm gonna do is give this a quick mark with a marker to know roughly where it's at. And then I'm going to take everything back out again and give it a quick clean. I did move the diagnostic cable up from down below. Hopefully it'll sit just there, or tuck it down in, or we'll try something with that. I think that'll be the easiest thing to mess about with. So next thing to do now is take the battery tray back out and give in there a quick clean. So that is underneath the battery tray all cleaned out. So I have marked out the two red lines is roughly where the ECU I had sitting was. So I'm going to order some Velcro, and then we will come back and finish it. Alright, so it is now actually the next day. I managed to bunk off work early and get what I needed, so I didn't need to order nothing. So the plan is quickly fit this ECU and then get the bike started again, and make sure everything's working as it should. So hopefully everything goes to plan, and only time will tell. So that is the battery box back in, and the battery back into place. As you can see, it fits nicely, and the wires all pass through okay, which is good. So next thing to do is reconnect the battery, and then we're going to test and make sure everything works again and the bike continues to start. That is the bike all built up again. I put the seat unit back on to make sure that it's sat in right, and it does, which is good. The last thing to do is get the bike fired up. So that is the ECU fitted. It fits in quite nicely there. The only thing that gives it away is the diagnostic plug, but the seat sits over that anyway, so you definitely won't see it. And that is the first job done of the winter. I have a whiteboard here full of jobs to do, so it's one of many videos I'll be making over the winter. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do subscribe to the channel. Like I said, plenty more videos like this coming, and then once the racing gets underway in race school and I plan for license and things like that, I plan to document them all on the YouTube channel, so plenty of videos coming up. So finally, I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.